How's it going? Today I'm going to be teaching you how you can make a YouTube banner in Photoshop. I know I have already made a video on this, but I decided to do an updated video, I guess. So here we go. It's just a better tutorial. So you can watch the other one if you want, but this is just going to be a better tutorial. So here we go. So press File, then press New, and you want to make the width 2560 and the height 1440. Just like that. You can pause the video and copy all of this and make sure this is on transparent, and then press OK. And you want to go to your internet browser, Safari, Google Chrome, whatever you have. And you want to go to Google and you want to type in YouTube banner template, and you want to go to images. Then just click the first one here. Just press the first one because that's the one I'm using. Make sure the size is the one we put in the Photoshop document. And then right click Save Image As. And yeah, save. You save it wherever your images are. And you want to go back to Photoshop. You want to go File, Place, and you want to place in that image. So I'm going to find it there. Just click it and then hit Place, and it will be here, and hit the check mark, or you can press Enter on your keyboard to put it in. So I want to get the rectangle tool here. You want to make the fill like a light black, sort of like a gray. And you just want to make it, like this. So just make it like that, and you can use the up and down arrow to, like make it fit. And just hold the control, click on both of these layers, and then go Control E to merge the layers. So now it's merged. Then you want to get the rectangle tool, and you want to highlight over it again. And you want to make the fill just completely black, just solid black. And you want to make it behind like that. And there you go. Everything should look like this when you are finished doing all that. If I'm going too fast, I'm trying to go as fast as I can so I can get this done. But if I'm going too fast, you can pause the video or slow down the video, I guess. So yeah, what you need to do now is get a graphics pack, or you can just go to Google Images to get an image or something. You can just go here and type in like I don't know, I'm just gonna type in red background or something like that, and there's millions of backgrounds here for you on Google Images. So yeah, but I'm gonna use a graphics pack. I'm using this texture pack here by Visual. You can search it up on YouTube and follow along. You can just, if you want to download this, just go type in texture pack version 2 by Visual, and it'll pop up on the first one. So yeah. And you want to close that. If you're following along, if you have the same one I do, that's great. You don't have to use this one, you can use anything. But if you're using this one, that's great. So I'm just going to find a texture here. So I have found one. It kind of matches up with the thing I'm doing. So what you need to do is take it and then bring it into here, and just bring it in here, and then it'll be like that. But so yeah. But before we do anything of that, just hit this little eyeball here to hide it, just like that. So once you have hidden it just like that, you just want to create a new layer here, just like that. Just create it. Get the paintbrush tool and make it completely white. Just click here, make it white. And you want to click at the top one time. You want to bring the opacity down to about 25. 25 should be good. And you want to create another new layer. Pick a color of your choice. I'm going to do a red, and then press OK, and then just do a straight line across, just like that. And then you want to get the sides too. Just get the sides just a little bit, and you want to get the top just a little bit, just like that, so you can see it a little bit like that. So once you have done all of that, you want to click here and bring the opacity down to I'd say about 20, 25, 26, anything like that. I'm just gonna bring it up a little. 30, actually, yeah, 30 would be the best, so just put it on 30. And then you want to hit the eyeball again of this to bring it back up again, and get the move tool here. And now I'm going to resize it by holding Control T, and then make sure you're holding Shift to resize it. You can make it bigger like that and just put it there, or I might just rotate it and put it at the top. like that, because that looks cool too. I might actually just do that, put it at the top like this, and hit the check mark up there. So there you go, and you can put it in the middle like that. So it's kind of in the middle. So that looks pretty neat. You can follow along what I'm doing if you like, but yeah. So I'm gonna find some more textures. I'll probably just go with this one because this looks pretty cool. And then you wanna take it, just do the same thing we did with the other image, and put it onto here. And hold Control E to make it bigger or smaller. So I'm just gonna resize it to make it bigger. Make sure you're holding Shift, and just make it fit it in, and like that. And then you can select a layer style. You can go color dodge, overlay. Actually, not overlay, looks terrible. Screen. I think color dodge would look the best for this. You can also do another one for the other one. You can also do another layer style with the other image, but I'm just gonna keep it because it looks good already. So I'm gonna do this one, and as you can see, it's kind of like, like not the same color. It's not red. It looks sort of like a green. Okay, that looks bad. So it sort of looks like a green. So what you can do is press Control U on your keyboard, and just make it a red. So just make it red like that, and press OK. And you can bring down the opacity if you want. I'm just gonna bring it down. I'll keep it at about 60, 65, 60 or 65 would look good. And go back to the texture pack, and you can find some more, textures and stuff. There's lots of cool textures here. I think I might just go with this one. Yeah, this one looks pretty cool. So just take it, and you want to put it over here and put it right here, and you can resize it. Control T. Add as much as you want. Just don't overdo it, because if you overdo it, it would look just random, and it just looks so bad, and terrible. So it does for this one. It doesn't have to be like the whole thing, or you can if you want. And go to normal and select screen like that. And if it has, like, as you can see right here, it's kind of like that. Just go to the eraser tool here, make sure the hardness is all the way down, make it bigger, and just go around the side like that, so it looks, there you go. I'm just gonna put it right here, I guess. I'm just gonna do it for the top too, and I'll put it right here. And you want to go to Control U and change it to the color you're working with. So since I'm doing red, I would change it to red. So let's see if I can find a red here. There, that kind of looks pink. Yeah. That's close I can get. So press OK, and just reduce the opacity. I'd say about 20, 22, something around there, somewhere in the 20s. That looks good. And go to Control J to duplicate it, and I'm gonna put one on this side too. Just rotate it. I'll put one on this side. So let's see here. I'll just do it like that, and put it like up here or something, and hit the check mark, and there you go. So that looks pretty cool. I'm just gonna add one more. I'm just gonna find one here. I think this one would be good. So I'll just take it, put it over here, and put it right here. This one's not really like a cool image. It's just kind of like a texture. So just to make the image, just my banner, just a little bit better. So I'm just gonna resize it, just make it a little bit bigger. Put it up here, and hit the check mark. And you could select some layer styles. So overlay looks pretty nice. It has these like black lines. That's pretty cool. Lighten screen. I think color dodge would look the best, and just reduce the opacity. So just make it about I'd say about 20. 20 would be good. So nice clean banner. So now we're gonna add some text. So just get the text tool here, and you want to enter in some text. So find a font you like. So I'm just gonna type in my name and make it small, and just put it in the middle as best as you can. You can use the arrows are here to make it smaller or bigger. I'm just gonna make it smaller like that. That V is like really long, so I'm gonna make it smaller. There you go. And if you highlight it like this, just highlight. Actually, I look small. There you go. I'm just putting it in caps lock. That's all I'm doing. So all you have to do is highlight it, Control T, and if you go to the VA thing here, and if you like, you can like spread it out like that. I guess you can do that. It looks pretty cool like that, but I'm gonna put it about on 50. Actually, I'll put it on 25. 25 would look good. And just hit the check mark just like that. And if you hit the move tool, you can move it around. So I'm just gonna put it just right in the middle like that. That looks good, I guess. And if you right click on it, go to blending options. I always do this. I give it a drop shadow. Just put the distance to 0 and put the spread somewhere in the 20s and the size somewhere in the 50s. Or for this one, I'm just gonna put on about 20s. So I always add a drop shadow. It just looks really nice. I always do that for my banners. It looks really cool. So I also do a gradient overlay. So what I do for this on the gradient, I just click it and I double click on this crayon, and I can make it a color of my choice. So since we're doing a red background, I think I might go for an orangish red, a red orange color. So I'm just gonna make it a dark orange, and this would be choose a layer style here. So, but normal would look the best, and you could bring the opacity down if you like. I keep it 100%, and there you go. It also looks cool like that. It looks really nice like that. So you can also add an inner glow. I also do this, and since we're gonna make it a lighter thing, so I just make it light red orange, just like that. And I put it on make the size just, I'd say about on 10. It kind of just depends on how big it is. So I'm just gonna put it on a 7 or something. Actually, I'll just put it on 10 and change it to overlay, the blend mode to overlay, and I'm gonna bring it up a bit bigger. I'd say about 18. And as you can see, it looks really cool like that. You can bring the opacity up all the way. I'll just bring it up all the way. And so yeah, that's pretty much all I do. And just press OK. It looks really cool. So if you zoom in, that's what it looks like. Looks neat. So nice looking banner here. So what we could do now, I guess, we're pretty much just finished. But there's still a couple more things we need to do. First, I'm gonna add some color correction. So what you need to do is go to brightness and contrast here on the adjustments tab. If you don't have an adjustments tab, you can just hit this button here, and it's like a circle, and you have all the adjustments here. Or you can go to window and press adjustments right there, and it'll pop up here. So go to brightness and contrast, and you want to bring up the brightness just a bit, about 30, and the contrast a bit to about 15. It looks good like that. And then you want to go to curves. These are really important. You want to make a little S down like that. So like a little S shape, just slightly. You don't want to do too much. That looks good. And you want to go to exposure here. This is kind of just depends what you like. I put it on about 17. Offset, not too much. I just leave it the way it is. And the gamma correction, you can bring it up slightly. Now you can do vibrance too. That doesn't really matter. You can play with it. 7 saturation, I put it on about 5. And now we have all of these. So I'm just gonna choose a dark red. Now just like list what it looks like with it. So, and I'm just gonna group all these by just holding Control and just control all of these, and just hit Control G to group it so it's all in there. So there you go. That's how you make a YouTube banner. Looks really cool like this. I'm also making these for you. I can make you a custom made banner. Just go to my GFX shop. It's a selfie page. Just you can buy some really cheap graphics over there. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you want to see next in the next video. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.